My face shines like
You're glowing.
I'm glowing again.
You pregnant?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Last night, this is just how we're going to have to start this episode.
Michelle's pregnant.
I got up so disturbed this morning because I did dream last night that I was pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
In light of the fact that I am in menopause and have had a hysterectomy.
Right.
And I'm almost 50.
Yeah.
And,
that's so funny.
And yeah, so I was at the doctor and they're like, oh, you're pregnant. And everyone was freaked out because they're like, you're too old for this. And then the fact that I have no, what is it, the uterus you're missing?
I guess.
I don't know. Nowhere for the baby to be.
Right.
And so they're like, well, she's just found a little spot to be.
Oh, gee.
And they knew it was a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that made me happy.
Yeah.
But no, I was totally freaked out. And Renata was out waiting for me with her dog, Oso.
Oh, gee.
And I was like, I am just so stressed out about this.
Oh, yeah.
I was so stressed out. And so I get up this morning and I'm just like in a daze. Like, you know how when you have one of those dreams and you're just
it seems so real.
This is messed up.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on in my life that should make me dream that. Right. That's how I ended up feeling. I was
But you know what? And this is going to whack people out. They're going to think I'm crazier than I already am. We have a lotion that we got about a year ago.
It's not going in the direction I thought it would.
Okay. Separately, each of us in my family has put it on, except for my husband because it's a girly lotion. And each of us separately have said that we have bad nightmares when we put it on before bed. And lotion does soak into your skin.
Okay.
It does have hemp in it.
Lotion, or you were using hemp lotion?
No, this lotion has hemp. And my daughters have used it, and I've used it, and we've all said on our own, like, you know what I mean? We haven't collaborated and been like, oh, I'm going to try and see if I have a nightmare tonight. Yeah. We've all, like, said it separately that we have, like, some whacked out dreams when we put it on before bed.
Weird.
And so...
What does it smell like?
There's different scents.
Oh, okay.
So, but they all have hemp in it. So there might be some, maybe you put on some weird lotion or something.
Some baby, something of it with a baby smell.
A nightmare about it or something.
It was weird. It was so weird because I was at the doctor's office. They did an ultrasound because I didn't believe I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I can be pregnant.
It's not possible.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is not possible. And they did the test and they're like, no.
Maybe you're having a nightmare for me because I still could have a baby.
Right.
But...
Yeah,
okay. My parts are all there, but maybe you were,
I don't know.
Having a nightmare for me.
I don't know, but it was not a good thing.
That'd be so weird.
And why did you just say that about me being pregnant?
I don't know.
Okay.
How did we get on that subject?
We don't know why we said that. Our paths into
our thoughts are
they
fleeting.
Crossed.
They do.
They merged, and what came from it was me being pregnant. My nightmare, your.
How did we even get on
I
it?
don't know. But
we're gonna have to watch this again. Just to
why did that come out? Maybe I am pregnant.
Maybe you were.
It would explain the weight.
There you go.
That's probably why I had the dream.
See, I've had bad dreams about like my teeth falling out.
I always have that.
Oh my gosh,
but it's
it
because you grind your
me.
teeth.
Or I think it's because if you're not going to the dentist, like you should every 6 months, because I don't, because I hate
we go like
the dentist.
Yeah. Oh.
Hate it. I told Bob my teeth were aching the other day.
It's because you grind your teeth.
Probably, I'm sure. And I have a mouth guard. I should wear it.
Oh.
But I told my husband, I said, I really think if I go to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned, I'm going to have to take something.
That's okay.
Where do I get it?
Also, yeah.
Because I'm like, my doctor's not going to... Do I have to go to the doctor just to get something? Or can I just call my dentist and say, before I come in, you need to give me something?
There are two things you could do. You could work it so that you get the gas.
Okay. Even for a cleaning?
Yeah, no, that's totally like...
Because
there are people.
White knuckle.
Oh, no, I get it.
I hate when they use the metal.
Oh, it's a terrible sound.
I'm
I
like,
know.
can I just go in and get an x-ray and then you fix if anything's wrong? Like, I don't want the cleaning. Oh my gosh, I'm shaking my leg.
Like, what's going on? We're having the earthquake. Get under the table.
This rickety table.
Okay.
It's like a plastic table.
And we'd be safe in here because what would fall on us? Yarn. We're in the safest room in the house. No,
everyone run to the yarn room.
Well, Michael made a joke, he thought, last night. He said, I just threw a match into your room.
Oh my gosh,
I go,
that's not funny.
Did you, like, fart in there? I had no idea what he was talking about. He's like, no, like, I threw a match in your room. I go, I still don't know why you're saying that. don't understand.
I don't get it.
He goes, like I torched your yarn room. I'm like, why would you?
Yeah, I don't get it.
You wouldn't do that for one thing. Financially, that would be really stupid.
Because I'd have to replace it all.
I mean, we have insurance, but come on.
Does it cover your yarn too?
Well, it should, because I have it all documented. Well, no, I mean on Ravelry. That is one of the main reasons I do the Ravelry thing, because no insurance agent would believe
it's true.
When you make your claim for however much you would make your claim for.
That is true.
Okay, remember how I said I had so much for this podcast?
We were stay on track.
And we're like, woo, talking about being pregnant and earthquakes,
nightmares and earthquakes. Yeah.
So we better
teeth
just jump
falling
in.
out.
No, I seriously have that dream several times a week.
That.
I do,
and I need to go to the dentist. But I literally hate the dentist. I would prefer to have a baby. I think I'd prefer to give birth than to go to the dentist.
You need drugs.
I do.
You do.
It just freaks me out.
You just need to get a little something.
You better drink a little
half a little pill. Don't do that, because that could nauseate you.
Okay.
I mean, I've thought all this through.
I mean, I'm seriously worried about an anxiety attack. I'm worried about
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what would help?
What?
Besides drugs? Going more often.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know.
No, because I used to be the same way about the dentist.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was down in the police academy 25 years ago, I broke a tooth.
Yeah.
And I did not get it fixed for months and months and months.
Yeah.
And I mean, it really, to the point where they had to do an extraction.
Wow.
But there was no way I was going to go to the dentist. I hated the dentist.
And see, I'm always pumping it up for my girls. Let's go. You guys have an appointment. And they're always like, Mom, when's your appointment? I'm like, I don't need to go right now. I'll go later.
You need to go.
I need to go.
You should get your teeth cleaned at least every 6 months.
Oh, I know.
But see, I have really icky looking teeth, but I take really good care of them now because I didn't used to.
See, but my husband is the type. I shouldn't even say that.
I know. We should probably just get off the teeth thing.
Yeah,
we better just get off it, because we really do have a lot.
He is blessed with good teeth and has not gone to the dentist in probably 25 years.
How do you not go to the dentist?
He doesn't have problems with his teeth, and he flosses, he rinses with peroxide, he does all this stuff.
Peroxide?
Mm-hmm. Most of the teeth whitening things have peroxide in them. Okay. Yeah. So it cleans, kills germs and stuff, but yeah.
It sounds like it would taste gross, though.
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, you don't taste it when you're swishing with it, and then you just spit it out.
I would taste it.
Yeah.
I taste anything that goes in my mouth. That's why I'm so particular about what goes in my mouth.
That is good. You should be. You should have some standards about what you eat.
Clearly better than what your husband has. Probably on a lot of levels.
Oh, man.
So,
moving on.
Yes, definitely moving on. So I'm wearing my finished So Close shawl finally.
So nice.
And we labored far too much getting it on, so I'm not going to take it off to show you.
That's true.
And it would just be
all
you'd see. You've seen it anyway. The only thing that's different is that I bound off.
That's right. So which bind off did you use?
I just did the I-cord bind off.
Okay.
And I did it in a contrasting color. The pattern said, to do the picot bind off in whatever color you're ending with. But I don't like the picot bind off much. I think it's pretty when it's just blocked, but it never stays pretty.
Yes.
I like the I-cord bind off, and so that is it right there. That is my bind off.
I like it.
I love it. We'll see how it stays on.
Totally.
I'm gonna have to just sit here a lot.
Yeah.
I won't be able to move a lot because something could fly off.
It could. An end could fly off your shoulders.
We don't want things flying.
We don't want
anywhere.
things flying that aren't supposed to fly.
So finish that. Did you finish? What'd you finish?
I didn't finish anything. I've ripped out a ton of stuff.
Go ahead.
Could have finished.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
5 times
Just
over.
Get it over with, and then we'll move on.
Thank you.
To happier times.
So I'm doing my Sunset Highway sweater.
Beautiful.
And just have the sleeves, but I've ripped out my sleeve probably 5 or 6 times because I ran out of the body yarn. And and at first I knit it, and I did the patterning that you're supposed to do on the sleeve, and it just felt like I was wearing a cuff around my arm. It just felt tight and restrictive. And I know with color work, once you wash it and block it, it stretches and stuff. But I just didn't like the look of it. It just, to me, felt like I had some kind of a band around my arm. So, and I even stretched the heck out of it thinking, okay, once I wash and block it, how much is it going to stretch? And it still just felt tight. So I ripped that out. That was the first time. Then I just started knitting, and I ran out of the main body color for the sleeves because I was just going to do straight sleeves with the main body color. Can I say body color one more time? So then I tried all kinds of things. I tried fading 2 colors from the sweater, these colors, and then tried to do a different color. It just, nothing looked right. And so I messaged Carrie, Creative Obsession, because she's the one that dyed this beautiful
body color.
Yes, body color. And she said, this was kind of one of those one-of-a-kind, one-offs type, I had a skein of this, and then I bought Michelle's skein from her that she had, and I don't know if we were the only 2 that had them.
I think so. I think
might be. But this sweater was supposed to only take 2 skeins. So I think I obviously did it too long, or my gauge. This is one reason why you would do a gauge swatch, and I didn't do a gauge swatch.
I think it was last episode or the one before that she was, I don't do gauge.
I don't do gauge. And most of the time that's always worked. But this is one time it didn't. So Carrie very sweetly dyed up another skein just based on, she was hoping it was, the correct colors. And it's gorgeous, but it's just too different. You guys won't be able to tell. But this has more of a creamy background. And this is
I think if you hold that sweater up and then put the cake in front, I think you can tell that
it's just, this is definitely more purpley. And this one has some blue in it, and this one doesn't. So with dyeing, I know nothing about dyeing. There's a lot of variables, different things that if the water temperature is different, if you soak it for this length of time or not, many different things can affect what colors you get. So anyway, Carrie so sweetly yesterday, I was like, I don't know what to do. And she said, you know what, I'm going to try it again. I sent her a couple pictures of this. She's going to try her hardest to dye a matching one. But I was over at Dear Sweets this morning getting some yarn from her, and she had a great idea, which I might end up having to do. So Carrie, you tell me if that yarn doesn't work out, I might end up doing this. I might rip out a good portion of my bind off here and do the sleeves in that, what's here, and just do a bigger ribbing down here, a thicker, deeper, whatever you want to call it, ribbing, and do it in like the blue, which is Ring Cloud, I think. By
I love that blue.
I love that blue. So I would do a deeper cuff in that, and then on the sleeves, I would also do my cuffs in this. So this is the blue I used up here, so it would all be matchy-matchy. Because this is kind of long, and I haven't washed or blocked it yet, so I know it's going to grow even more. And I do love longer sweaters rather than shorter. I don't wear cropped sweaters myself. But I think that would probably work. And Angelique also had an idea. She said, why don't you take a sweater that looks like it's made with fingering weight yarn, even if it's store-bought, and just kind of weigh it on a scale. It won't be completely accurate, but it'll give you an idea of, okay, I think ripping out this much, I've got enough to do both sleeves and do a longer cuff. I'll probably do maybe 5 or 6 inches for a cuff. Because I'm knitting another sweater right now that has a deep cuff, and I really am liking the looks of it. So
you'll be doing the cuff in the blue.
The blue, and also my bind off down below in a much wider band. I think it's knit 2 purl 2, I think, or maybe it's knit 3 purl 1. I can't remember, but anyway, doing that. So anyway, I'm so frustrated because I want to be done with that sucker. And I want to wear it.
I know, that's so sad. We had a day today that you could have actually worn a sweater. Well, I mean, you're wearing a sweater, but you could have worn that sweater.
So I'm anxious to wear it, and I hope it works out. And so, anyway, I've learned a lot of things from it. I've had to rip out the arm multiple times, and
very frustrating.
It is very frustrating. So anyway, that's what I'm knitting on. Then I have another sweater. What are you knitting on? Do you want to go back and forth, or are you changing pins on your bed?
Well, yeah. I'm going to show another finished object. My Oso sweater.
Cute.
My little doggy sweater. It's
cute.
Too big for him.
Is it?
Yeah, because when I washed it, it grew.
Yeah.
And so
how much bigger? Is he swimming in it?
It doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's such a bummer.
I know. So I was going to just keep it for Nina or Paulo, but the thing is, I guess I could do something here. Or not even worry about it, because with the greyhounds, their necks are a lot longer. Right. And so when I put it on our dogs, it's like, it's like almost like a t-shirt. Yes, exactly.
A low-cut t-shirt.
I could still just use it for them, but
yeah.
The Mrs. Crosby Plays is what this was. And I actually really like it. Like for a dog sweater or something, nice. It's nice. It ended up nice.
It feels nice and thick. And
it's a DK weight. So I was thinking... I didn't like this pattern. It was from that book, the really cute dog sweater book. But I didn't like how it was written. I was just confused.
Yeah.
Which I know it's probably not their fault, but I think it could have been written better. but now that I know what to do, I could do it. And so I was thinking maybe knitting it, just following that pattern again, but using fingering.
Yep.
And then it would probably fit him.
Tighter gauge. And,
yeah, because, I mean, he's a tiny little dog. Maybe I'll pop in a picture of, I took Nina over last night when I picked her up from the Mac station and took her home, and have some pictures of them together. And, you know, Nina's our small dog.
Totally.
And she towers over him.
That's crazy.
He's just a little guy. I love him so much. But
That reminds me of a Portlandia skit.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
About dogs?
No, he talks about how I'm just a little guy.
Oh.
He talks about he has little arms and little legs. I'm just a little guy. It's really funny. It's cute. Anyway.
So that was kind of a bummer because
what size did you do? Like, did it give you different size options?
Well, no, this was for a little Chihuahua.
It was the smallest size.
And I measured him, and it kind of matched up with the measurements in the book. I think that for one thing, it just grew too much.
Because another thing you could do is go down a needle size or two and knit with the same kind of yarn, same everything, and just go down a needle size or two. That would make the stitches a lot.
I was thinking of doing fingering and going down a size.
Yeah.
And just see what happens. Yeah. The thing is how many times do you want to re-knit it when I have so many other things you want to knit?
I know. So, well, and fingering won't be as warm as this would be. That's probably
okay.
But if that's okay, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was doing that for her, and then when I was over there, little Oso had peed on a blanket that I had previously knit for Renata, which was the one that you saw. Yeah. So she sends it home with me to wash. And so I wash it. I painstakingly wash this huge blanket in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I use my unicorn stuff. I wash it. I rinse it. I put the conditioner on and rinse it. Yeah. I get a whole bunch of beach towels. I wring it out as best I can. I wrap it up in the towels. I stand on it. I'm doing all this stuff to get the water out. But it's just this massive blanket.
Yes.
So I thought, I'll just throw it in the dryer with no heat for like 10, 15 minutes. It'll be fine.
Oh my God.
Well, it felted. I checked on it, and I was like, oh my God, it's felting. So I pulled it out. So it wasn't even in there that long. But now it is a much smaller blanket.
It's still beautiful,
still a big blanket.
It's so awesome. And it's going to be even warmer for her.
Yeah, she should like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's still a big blanket.
It's huge. It's huge, yeah.
It kind of sucks, though. The sweater, I wanted to get smaller.
Yeah.
And it got bigger. And the blanket, I ended up shrinking. And but so when I told her about it, she's like, well, it sounds like you owe me a blanket.
Oh, boy.
I'm like, wait a second.
It still
this
works.
is still workable.
It still works. Yeah.
Well, you want a new blanket for your dog to pee on?
Yeah, I know. I mean, the only thing you could maybe do is get it wet again and just really try to aggressively block it, stretch it out a little bit more, but it's still gonna, I mean, it's definitely
it was a massive blanket. Yeah. So to me, it's like, this is
doable.
This is still a good-sized blanket.
Yes.
She
can still cuddle up with it.
Yeah. And it was one of those pain in the butts that was knit in strips.
Oh, gee.
And then I crocheted them together. And
so that blanket ain't falling apart anytime soon. So that's good.
That's probably true.
It's very well put together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was my bummer
Gosh. That stinks. But it's pretty. It's still really pretty. And it's still a nice size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can...
Bummer. Well, the only other thing I am knitting on is I ripped out my kimono. Big surprise.
Okay.
So with that green yarn I was using.
Yeah.
Ripped it out and found this pattern. Where did I mark my page here? So I decided to do, it's by Pearl Soho. It's called the Sweatshirt Sweater. So yeah, and it's with the Queensland Rustic Tweed, color 109.
Is it fingering weight?
No, it is not. It is thicker than that.
Okay.
It's
So I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Well, you won't like the feel of it though.
No, not in that stuff. But I mean, just like sweatshirt sweater sounds comfy.
I think it's worse. Yeah, it is worse.
Oh wow. Okay.
So this sweater, it's interesting because it's cute. It has I don't know how to show it without showing any details. It's got a pocket.
I don't think anybody's gonna be able to get the details off of that.
That's true. Yeah, it's got a pocket in the front, which it gives you the option to do the pocket. You don't have to. So I'm still, I don't have to decide yet, but I can just take all this stuff out. So they have you do the sleeves first, which after knitting my Sunset Highway and having my stupid sleeves to still do, I kind of appreciate doing the sleeves first.
Yeah.
The sleeves are such a slog,
I hate sleeves.
So I've got my first sleeve done.
Nice.
So this is the one that has the 6-inch cuff, and I'm like, I like the length of that.
Yeah.
It's not too long.
So that's 6 inches, huh?
Yeah, that's 6 inches. 6 inches.
Let's test
Do you
that
want to
theory.
measure? Yes, let's see.
No, because you know what? Look it. This has to be bigger than 2 inches. Because if that's 6 inches to here.
I have a measuring tape.
What's up with that?
See,
that
and
would
it could have stretched.
That would mean 3 of these should be. I think this is bigger than 2 inches, is what I'm saying. Or that's not 6 inches. That looks like
the cuff start.
It feels like right here, or is it up more?
I know, like I can't see it or like because it is supposed to be 6 inches, but you're right. It's only 3 inches. What the heck am I thinking?
Okay, good.
Okay,
I mean bad
but good.
Yeah.
Maybe I read it wrong. I don't know.
See, you don't even need a tape measure anymore if you have
you
our
just
pen.
Have the pen. You just have the pen. But anyway, so I got one sleeve done, and then I started my second cuff. So I'm kind of glad to be able to get that part of it done.
Well, make sure that you don't do that cuff as 6 inches.
Oh
or your cuffs aren't going to match.
That's true. I know. I'll just hold it up and figure it out.
Which is probably what you would have done anyway, but
that's just funny. It's funny that I'm like, maybe I have too many. I mean, having 2 sweaters on the needles, maybe it's driving me crazy, and I'm like measuring things wrong or thinking of the wrong sweater when I'm doing the, that wouldn't surprise me. So anyway, that's all I have done so far on that, but it's so far it's been, I mean, I've only done sleeves, but it's been enjoyable.
Well, especially since the sleeves have been your big, like you were saying, the biggest nightmare on your other one.
Yes.
Your sleeves have been issue-free.
Yes, and it's just a basic sweater. So if you guys want to look it up, it's the Pearl Bee by Pearl Soho, the sweatshirt sweater. I just wanted a basic, fun, comfy. I even went up a size from what it called for me because I was like, I just want it to be like big and comfy.
Big and comfy.
So that's all I have on the needles. I've thought about doing some socks, but so the other day I counted how many stinking socks I have knit.
Yeah.
In my drawers alone, I had 50-something pairs of socks.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and that's not counting socks that I've either given away or that are, whenever I knit socks for my daughter Keely, she keeps them for herself. Like, she doesn't share, she wants them just for her.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Emmeline and I, we share socks. So Emmeline will just come in and get a pair of knitted socks. So that's not counting Keely's socks. I've knit her several pairs. And the ones that, I've given away. So I was like, I don't need to feel guilty about not knitting a freaking pair of socks.
You should not feel guilty about not knitting socks. I mean, that's like not something you should feel guilty about.
I know, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's our knit along and I failed. Yeah.
That aspect.
That little thing called a knit along.
It's so funny because all these other podcasters do so many fun things.
I know.
And we don't do jack.
I know.
I mean, we talk about stuff.
I've done a couple mystery knit alongs.
We don't follow through on anything.
I know. We're all talk.
We are. A lot of talk.
Not a lot of action.
Thank you for sticking with us, even though we do nothing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we really don't. So, I felt like, okay, I have enough socks. I couldn't even believe it. I was shocked.
I just found the back to a pin that's not why I was taking all my pins off, but I had lost the back to one of them. And I was like, oh man.
That's not good.
No, so I just found it. Yay.
Good.
Okay, so we're talking about on the needles.
Yes. So anything else you're knitting on?
Well, yeah, because I've only showed finished things.
Okay, all right. Go for it. That's right.
That I've been working on forever.
That's all right.
I have a bunch on the needles.
Yeah.
I mean, big shock.
That's awesome. I have things I want to cast on, but I feel like I got to get these two things done.
Well, I did work on my Grandma's Hug Shrug.
Beautiful bag.
I know. This is Bags by Awesome Granny, and
awesome.
It's kind of getting blown out, but it's the Nursery Rhymes one.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It's so cute.
I was tempted to take this out and put it in a Halloween bag, but I love this
bag. And it matches perfectly.
It does match. It's color coordinated.
Yes, you have to keep it in there.
So I'm almost to the point where I'll start doing the edging.
Oh, nice.
Because right now it's just this big thing.
Yeah.
And I stopped in the middle of a row.
Of course.
Which you shouldn't do. But I was working on it. We went to the movie and saw American Assassin.
Oh, my husband wants to see it. Was it good?
Okay, if you like...
Shoot 'em up, bang 'em up, pow, pow, pow movies.
I mean, I like war movies.
Yeah.
I think action movies, to me, are just a little too hokey.
Yeah.
For one thing, the kid... it was Michael Keaton as the older guy.
Okay.
And then this, like, my age kind of guy. And then the kid that was in it, that was like the hero or whatever, he looked like he was 12.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's just, as
We're
you
getting
get older. Yeah.
Everybody looks really young.
It just wasn't believable to me. He just looked too young.
Interesting.
And then I'm trying to remember exactly what it was about.
And it's based on a true story, right? Or not?
Oh, boy.
Because I was going to say, was that kid really that young in real life?
No, I don't know that it was. I don't think it was based on a true story.
maybe
or
not.
maybe it was.
Or based on a book or something.
I don't know. I think it might have been on a book. I don't remember.
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't even called that. I think it was.
No, that sounds right. Because Bob's been mentioning wanting to go see American Assassin.
But does it have Michael Keaton in it?
Oh, I have no idea who's in it. But he just mentioned the name.
It might be that I'm thinking of a different movie.
Maybe. Combining movies.
It might be.
Everyone's going to be looking for this movie.
I know. Whatever movie we saw, it was okay. And I don't actually remember what it was about. Like, I don't remember the storyline.
Because you were knitting. Were you knitting during it?
I was knitting during it on this.
That's right.
And Rebecca and her boyfriend went and they sat separate from us.
Yeah.
And then we sat, and we go to the theater with the recliners and stuff.
Yes.
And
You fell asleep.
I always almost fall asleep. How can you not? But I'm going to have to look and see what we actually saw.
I'm always so cold in the theater. That's what kind of keeps me awake.
When we went and saw it was freezing in there.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the reasons I brought this, because I thought, oh, good, I'll be under. Oh, and I also brought this.
Oh.
Because I thought, good, I'll just be under it. Rebecca took a blanket.
Yeah, perfect.
It wasn't cold in there this time.
Okay. That might be part of the
I'm going to have to look it up and see what we saw.
Yeah.
And test my memory. Something happened there. Yeah, it involves bad guys and just a lot of
an assassin.
Yeah,
He's
maybe,
an American.
But maybe not.
Right?
Like I said, I could be having the totally wrong movie in my head.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And so yes, almost to the point where
cool.
You do something to this, and then you do the edging, and then it's magically done. And I'm really looking forward to that because I want this to be done.
Yes.
I've been working on this
so comfy.
So I think at this point I had when I was here I had about 9 inches left to go, and so
that's cool.
I should be getting close.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So between that and wanting to get that done, and then
very cool.
Working on. I cast on a pair of socks, but only the one sock so far. I've got the other one ready to go. Yeah. It's that death day party or whatever by Nomadic Knits.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's really pretty.
That is beautiful. Really pretty. I love those colors.
I do too. They're really fun.
Cool. Yeah.
I wish I'd done a little bit more so you could see it better, but
it's pretty though.
I especially love that color.
I do too.
That,
of course.
That corally kind of color.
Orangey, whatever.
So just doing 3x1 ribbing just to give it that, I did that on Kim's socks, and so I wanted a pair for myself.
Isn't that what Lori does?
Yeah.
So, yeah. See, I need to do that one of these times.
Yeah, just to see what you think.
Because I love her socks. They always look so pretty. And well
done.
And
they'd stay. They'd keep the shape on your foot better.
They'd stay up really well. Yeah.
And then I worked a little bit on my.
I need to get my bag out. I have that bag too.
Yeah.
I need to get it out.
Needle runs through it, right?
I think
it's a needle runs through it, and I do it's a.
Oh yes, you're right, because they were at Oregon Flock and Feather last year. Yes.
So they do that.
Yep.
But then I love that they have a handle.
Me too. It's like the best of both worlds.
It really is.
I mean, you throw in a zipper, and I guess then it would have everything. But
this is Destination Yarn, and it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about a park in Chicago, but the pattern name also is something about a park in Chicago.
Oh, right. That's why you picked it for.
Downtown Chicago is, and then this is some park in Chicago. Okay. But you can see a little bit more how it's knitting up now.
Now, what's that going to be?
It's a cowl.
Oh, okay.
But I just love these colors. They're so fun, so pretty.
Very pretty.
So I didn't do much on it, but the last time I showed it, I think was basically it was cast on.
Pretty much just cast on. Yeah.
And
very
then,
cool. See, it makes me want to go and cast on a ton of things.
I know. And what's in here? Oh, I haven't cast on yet, but I got the yarn ready to do. I want to get my Fright Night socks done.
Very cool.
The Laura Smoot. I bought this kit last year, I think. And so, but I was going to cast on, but the red that was in this kit, and the yarn is by Undead Heidi, is that her name?
Oh, that sounds almost correct.
I think that, it's right here. Yeah, Undead Yarn.
Oh, Undead Yarn.
I always say Heidi because that's her name, and I think that's her name on Instagram.
That helps you remember.
It does, that's Heidi.
I never remember people's names.
I love the gray. It's really pretty and
very
tonal.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
I did not like, and the black is awesome too. Mm-hmm. The red that came with it, it just was not. It did not look like that. It was actually it's in my recycle bin because I just don't like it. It's whatever. You can't like everything.
Yeah.
So I bought a little hot shot from Miss Babs.
That's really pretty.
That's a nice red.
Yeah, and it looks like a Dracula type red.
Exactly.
Like it looks, yeah.
Yep.
Now, is that a single ply?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good. Very pretty.
So,
I love that pattern. That's really cool. It's got bats on it.
It does. I hope I get it done this year. I did Fang-tastic socks, not last year, but the year before, with the fangs on the back of the sock. Yep. Didn't do anything last year. Oops. Oh, and so hopefully this year I'll get that done.
That'll be fun.
And
very cool.
I was looking for
something else.
The sweater. It's right in front of me.
No.
In my big sewing. Yes, I'm so happy that I'm getting to use my Halloween stuff now.
Yes. I need to do that. I need to go through my bags.
So the sweater, Stephanie, who I'm friends with on Instagram, she watches a podcast, she sent me the boxy V-neck pattern.
Hoagie Locatelli.
And I was totally going to do that one. Had it printed out, everything highlighted. That was going to be it.
Yep.
But then Deb sent me a pattern called Holiday. Oh. And it is like the most simple looking pattern. Not that the other one's difficult, but it's just a real, this will not really show you anything. Maybe you can see that. But it's a sweater with a V-neck. It's really simple sounding. I have had to cast it on 3 times because I didn't do the first time. It was kind of loose looking. Yeah. The second time I didn't follow the pattern correctly.
Oh, I thought you were doing the faded. So faded.
Oh, well, right. I was gonna do that.
Okay.
I am gonna fade these, but I'm just gonna follow this pattern.
Just different pattern. Okay, gotcha. I'm all confused.
I know. Sorry.
So you asked me that question, and I was like, "Is she talking about the so faded, or is she talking about something else?" Okay.
Yeah, so it was just, how sometimes, I should probably put that back with that.
Don't want to lose your stuff.
Sometimes patterns will have a box, and it's talking about doing something for certain sizes.
Yeah.
I just kind of disregarded that little certain sizes kind of thing. And so I did what was in the box, and then kept going, and then it occurred to me, I bet I wasn't, because my size wasn't listed in the box.
Right.
And, so I had to rip it out and start again. So here I am. Again, stopped in the middle of a row, but sometimes you just have to stop.
You're doing it circularly.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
It's not.
Oh, you're still back and forth.
Yeah, it's just back and forth right now. Okay. But yes, I'm so happy to be finally working with, this is Beach House by Barnyard Knits.
Yes.
There you go. I think you can kind of see it good there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So pretty.
It's so soft.
No, it's so funny you say that, because I was just going to say it looks really soft, and it does feel soft.
And look at those. I just love those specks of the colors in there.
I love that color, the yellowish. It's really pretty.
So this is what I really just want to work on, because I want to be using the colors that I'm putting into this that are all barnyard.
Yes.
But I'm also trying to work on the other stuff too.
That's everything. It's so funny how knitting, there's so many different things about it that can either make or break a pattern. Like, it can be a great pattern, but if you don't have the right yarn, it can throw you off. If you don't have the right needles, or if you don't have the right needles for it, you might need wooden needles instead of metal needles. And I've had projects before where I've switched needles midway, because either I was using wood and thought, no, I'm going to enjoy this more on metal, or vice versa. And it's just crazy how it all plays into it.
I knit the dog sweater on the wood ones.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Yeah.
But
it's really interesting how
it is.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Very cool.
I think that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not staying on.
I know, it's hard.
But I don't want to take it off.
I know, I was telling Michelle I wore the Oracle to the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival, and I had a group of ladies come up, and they loved it, and they wanted me to hold it up. They took pictures of it and stuff, and asking me the pattern name, what yarn I used, and I was telling them.
Did you see?
What?
I'm so excited that Volenvine gal
Kristen
is releasing that pattern
Yes,
in
the
a half pie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll do that.
See, that's the thing. I wore it, and the women were asking me, "What do you think of it?" And I said, "I love it, but I still struggle with how to wear it. Like I was wearing it there, and I was like just kind of draping it around, and it just would fall off. One side would fall off, and."
That's the thing about shawls.
It's hard.
They're fun to knit.
Totally. I loved knitting that one. I was addicted to knitting that one.
No, I see so many. You know what one I still really want to do? Well, besides the rain one, the waiting for rain, I really want to do that snow melt.
Yeah.
I thought that one was so pretty. Yes. But so many shawls, you knit them and then you don't know how to wear them.
No. Nope, I have shawls in my drawer that I...
Yeah, I've got lots of shawls,
but the Oracle, I will find a fruit and way because I love that thing. And it's funny because I've gone to Oregon Flock and Fiber a couple years in a row now with Dear Sweet, and she always wears something that's like amazing, and people are always commenting her, and I never get no comments. So this was the first time ever that I was like, people came up, "What are you wearing?
Awesome.
That's beautiful." So I was like, oh, finally I wore something that's like, that stands out, that's different, that's you know. So that was kind of fun.
Good job.
It was kind of fun. Because that does not happen. So, yeah. But anyway, are you on a community service already, or things people sent?
I mean, those kind of overlap.
Yeah,
and,
or prizes.
And we've got a whole bunch of the prizes. So, whatever. Let's do prizes just so that we don't run short on those.
Okay.
Because community service we can always hold over.
That is true.
If we need to.
Although I hate doing that because literally my husband's a happy man right now because the counter in the kitchen's cleared off. Because I put everything on the counter and then I do my show notes before I come over here and everything gets cleared off.
Well, you could keep it in a bag somewhere.
But I like to come home and photograph, get it on Instagram, get it on my shelf.
Oh, you're good. See, I'm terrible at putting things on Instagram. I usually forget.
I try to do it after we podcast. Sometimes I do it before, but I try to do it as soon as I get home. So I'm unloading my basket, photographing it, getting it on the shelf. So that way it's done. But
at that point, I'm still waiting for something to transfer from one place to the other.
Oh, yeah. There is that.
Okay. Well, whatever. Let's do prizes and then we'll do, because we do have a bunch of those.
Yes.
And actually, I also had, because I have show notes and then I didn't even look at them.
I know, I have them too. I've been here and there.
Well, that all goes
them,
with that.
I've not looked at them as much as I should.
No, that's fine. That's all cool. Okay. All right. We're on to that then. We are. Prizes.
Prizes. Woo-hoo.
We've said we were going to do it. It's like we're teasing them.
I know. We're keeping them hanging on till the very end.
But we're not even near
Stuck
the
with
end.
us, I know.
And I don't, oh yes I do. I was going to say I don't even have the prizes with me, but I do because they're over here.
Oh good. I was going to say, good luck rounding them up now.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're still trapped behind a table. That's the story of our life, trapped behind a table. Upstairs we were trapped behind a table, up in an attic.
Well, because we want a table.
I know.
And there's no way to not be...
We box ourselves.
I know.
This is better though.
It is.
By far.
I'll try to get us a bigger room next time, okay? It'll be the criteria when we're searching for the next home.
That's right. Must have a big recording. /
Okay. Well, okay, so our first one is the Yuletide ebook.
Yes, by Jen Sheelan.
And our winner of that one is post number 52, Kirsty Gibbons. She's an Aussie.
Nice.
She's down under.
You gonna try? All right, go for it.
Okay, you guys have to look at her post, though, because she posted a picture of 2 ornaments that are just gorgeous. Go look at them. They're so pretty.
Drool.
Oh, I love them. They're just... Well, you know why? One has a kangaroo on it.
Oh, of course. Who doesn't like a kangaroo?
Who doesn't love it?
So
maybe
cute.
People there don't because maybe they're a nuisance, but they're so cute.
Or maybe they kick people. Are they mean?
They punch.
I don't know. They punch. Okay.
Or they don't.
I don't know.
Maybe that's just like one of those things.
Right.
I don't know. I know nothing about kangaroos except Kanga and Roo from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
that's the extent of my knowledge.
Yes, mine too. And they were very sweet, so... Right. I guess kangaroos must be sweet.
They have to be.
They would be based on
Winnie
fact,
the Pooh
right?
wouldn't... Christopher... No.
He wouldn't lead us astray.
A.A. Milne? Is he the author?
Yes. A.K.
A.K.
Milne?
I don't know. I pulled that name out of somewhere. So, Kirsty, we will let Jen know to send you those patterns.
Yes.
So then the Leslie's Black Tie Affair.
That's right.
You got anything to say about that? How you felt about people's responses to that?
Well, I think the majority of people like to just stay home and not go out and be fancy, which I agree.
If you're at a Black Tie Affair, you can't bring your knitting.
No,
you
it's
can take
probably
your
more
knitting
frowned on.
pretty much anywhere, but maybe not a black tie affair.
Yeah, it's funny. I went to an event for my daughter a couple weekends ago. She was recognized for this business thing she's doing, and it was funny because everybody was dressed up. You know, and I dressed up a tiny bit. I mean, if you call black skinny jeans dressing up and a blouse, I mean, and heels, I don't know.
Okay, you
but
had
that's
heels
not
on.
that. But that's not like, you know, as fancy as some of them were. But I brought my knitting with me because I thought, you know, I'm just sitting here knitting. Well, when I looked around, I just felt like so alone. You know, like they're going to think I'm a freak. So I didn't knit.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. I should be shamed.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
isn't
kind
it?
of
Not
ashamed of you.
I know.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of a bad thing.
Just took you down a notch or
It
two.
did. I know. I was a little shamed. But, so anyway, that was to me the gist of it. Most people were like, yeah, I'd rather stay home, which I'm kind of with you on that one.
Totally.
I guess it would depend on the affair, what it was that I was going to.
There's not much I would enjoy going
What about
to.
a cruise? You've been on a cruise. Did you have to dress up for any of the dinners?
Well, they did have those dinners, and the girls went to one, but Michael and I didn't go to the fancy dinner.
See, to me,
It's a choice.
I think I'd be intimidated. I'd feel like, am I fancy enough? What's fancy to them?
Well, there is that because
Can I buy a dress at Target and call that fancy, or is that not?
Oh,
fancy?
and
You know
that's
what
the
I
thing.
mean?
On the cruise, you saw everything.
Yeah,
there were people there like from Japan and stuff that were in these just amazing because not only were they fancy, but they were ethnic and you know, like
beautiful.
Oh,
yeah,
ornate and awesome. And then people just in a dress,
right?
The cruise that I was on, they didn't like you couldn't go if you were dressed like I am now.
Okay.
But they weren't like, oh, that dress didn't cost $500. So
okay.
But
because I'm totally a Target girl, so I'm like Target, Old Navy.
Yeah,
I am a cheap clothing buyer, so I can't imagine. Like, I would feel like, am I underdressed? Am I fancy enough? What am I? I don't know. Like,
and see, that to me would ruin the whole idea.
Exactly.
Whereas if you can go, you dress because you know you want the place to remain a certain look.
Right.
But just go enjoy other people's.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But the people that are there that are kind of snobbish about it,
that kind of ruins it
ruin
for
it
everybody, I think. But so anyway, we had 2 through 45, and number 3, Adventurous Mom, and we don't know how to pronounce your name.
Oh gosh,
if it's Phelan. We don't know.
We came down to those two.
Yes, we came down. We narrowed it down to those two.
We're saying it's either Fallen.
Yeah.
Which, you know. Are you fallen?
We don't know. Or Phelan.
Or are you Phelan?
Or Phelan.
You're either a failure or you're falling. Which is it?
Yeah, I don't know. So we just added more ways to say it. So we don't know.
We will make fun of anybody.
But you were number 3.
Good job.
So thank you for
participating. So you get a pattern.
You get a pattern.
From...
Yes. Which pattern was it?
The Black Tie Affair.
The Black Tie, yes.
Jen. Another Jen.
That's what it was called, yes.
From Color and Life Podcast.
Thank you, my dear, for donating that pattern. It's beautiful.
And she donated the other one, too.
She did.
Which was the Do You Want the Cussing Bird or the Humping Dog?
That's right.
And...
What did you ever see? Like what the majority?
Yes.
Oh, you did. Oh, good for you. Good. For
I counted. 53 people preferred the cussing bird.
Okay.
10 preferred the humping dog.
Okay. Okay.
So more, obviously more people were okay with the cussing bird.
Yes.
But more than I thought went for the humping dog.
Yes.
So, and the winner is, and it's funny. So number 35 was the winner. Yes. Dot 520. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if she was a humping dog or a cussing bird.
Be careful how you say.
Yeah, I know it almost came out wrong. So anyway.
Yeah, I didn't check to see which one she was.
I forgot.
I would guess the bird.
Odds are that it was the bird.
Yes, we would be correct in saying that, but.
All right.
Yes.
So then the with pointed sticks, which is this lovely, lovely skein
that she donated to the
good
podcast.
Morning.
It's beautiful. It'll give you a good morning if you knit with it in the morning.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Or in the afternoon.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Define morning.
Exactly.
Depends on where you're at.
11 o'clock.
Yeah. So that one
was Eddie, number 162. How do you say that?
Yeah, we don't know. Your Ravelry name is like
Quastwed. If there's a Q and a U, it's usually qua.
Questwed.
But there's no U there.
That's not a U.
Quastwed. It's an O. I mean, that's what you wrote. I don't know. Quastwed.
Quost. Quost.
I think it's Quast.
Quastwed.
Quastwed.
Please explain.
Yes, explain the name.
We're not sending this until you give us
An explanation.
A reasonable explanation.
Congratulations, Eddie.
Yes, good job, Eddie.
Yes.
I mean, good job.
Yeah, you didn't do anything.
Not diminishing your efforts.
That's right.
Okay. The Skyly Knits.
Yes, that was 2 to 133 and number 114, Sheila Ann.
Sheila Ann, you get to get your tropical on.
Yes, beautiful.
We need no explanation for that name.
That's right. That's right. The yarn explains it all. It's beautiful. Wow,
no, her name explains it all.
Yes, that's true. Her name explains it all.
Okay.
Next one was our Lavender Mountain yarn. And so pretty. That was from 2 to 163. And Barb, number 42, Peachy Bee.
Peachy Bee.
Peachy Bee won that skein of yarn. Congratulations, Barb.
Yep.
And
the next one I haven't actually talked about yet.
Okay.
Yes,
we'll do that later.
Well, actually,
or do it now. Will you explain?
We'll get back to it in a moment.
Okay. Sounds
after these
good.
messages.
Sounds good.
All right. So yeah, you guys send me a message with your address. We'll get those out in the mail to you.
Yes. And are we out of Naughty Knitwits pins now? Or
no, we still have some.
Okay.
I have one I still need to send.
Okay.
Now they're going for $12.
All right.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking of pins because I need to get one from you.
Right. So our Naughty Knitwits pin that you can now use as a tape measure as well. Not a tape measure, but a measuring device.
Yes.
Okay, the jerk at the post office.
Yes.
He was grumpy. Okay, I'm not going back on that.
That's right.
But he was right. I was wrong. And
you look like you're hanging your head in shame.
I am hanging my head in shame because I should be right.
All the time.
And not just because I want to be right, but because the way I think of it, it makes more sense.
Totally, I agree with you.
And so the post office is wrong.
But the post office doesn't always make sense.
They don't make sense. But the guy was right. Okay. So I'll give him that.
Okay.
And I still don't think that excuses his rotten attitude.
Right.
Except that maybe he gets tired of people telling him he's wrong about this.
When he is an employee.
Yeah, he might, you can assume they know what they're talking about. But maybe I came across as a cranky customer that thought she knew what she was talking about.
I don't know how
and was
that can
wrong.
happen, but
So I stand corrected. And
did you go back and make up?
No.
Are you guys best friends now?
No.
Okay.
I still use the kiosk. Nope. So, and the whole thing about sending them overseas, it's like $13 to send it, and I don't understand, like I said, how other places can send us stuff.
Yeah.
Like one of the things that I have as community service, if I find it, is another enamel pin. It's a ball of yarn that says I like big balls, and it came from I think Canada, and I didn't pay like $12 shipping. I wouldn't do that. So I don't know why from the United States it has to cost so much more, but I understand we use different, different places, but it bugs me.
It does. It's irritating.
Okay.
Do you have your pins out for a certain reason? She has all of her pins laid out.
Yes,
probably not all of them, but
it's most of them because I just took them off my Fringe bag.
Okay.
Because.
So are you gonna what?
What?
Well, I was gonna say, are you gonna switch your pins every time you switch bags?
No.
Okay.
There's a fly in here, and it's really bothering me.
A couple times.
I know, I've seen it too, and I wanted to just ignore it, but I also want to kill it.
Don't use your Fringe bag to kill it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I do like my Fringe bags an awful lot.
Okay.
But I bought another bag.
That you like better.
Okay. Well,
but you can like all of them equally, right?
Well, here's the thing. I was thinking about this. I was saying, how am I going to word all this?
Yes.
Because I have 2 bags to show this time that I bought.
Okay.
And one of them I want to say is the best bag in the world. Okay. And I will never buy anyone else's bags except hers.
Wow.
That's how much I love it.
Wow.
And it's not the bag Okay, it's from Luna Pie Designs. It is awesome possum.
I love the fabric.
Okay, this is the bag.
Very cool.
And the fabric's great.
Okay.
But look, sorry. The way it opens is like a doctor's bag.
Yes.
And so it's this big wide mouth open bag that stays like that.
Now how do you carry it though?
No, there's no handle, but I would just,
what'd you drop? It's by my foot. Okay.
So when I say that about it being the bag that that is like the best bag ever, and I will never have another bag. We know that's not entirely true.
No, that'd be interesting to hear.
It's like talking about your grandkids versus your kids. Of course you love your children more than anything in the world.
Right.
But you also love your grandkid more than anything in the world. So I love this bag like a grandchild.
Yes, okay. All right.
I mean, not as much as I love my grandson. Let's just clear that up. But it's just so, I just love that.
I would just be worried how I'd carry it, though. That's my only thing. That's the only thing I would say. Because I love everything you're saying about it.
Yes.
Fully agree with it.
You mean because you think it needs to have something to hang on?
Or a strap of some sort.
Well, can't you just put it in another bag? Let's be reasonable.
Yes,
we have a lot of bags.
A bag inside of a bag.
I always have a bag in a bag.
See, that's a whole other world. Now you're going to start buying bags because this bag will fit this bag in it. So I'm buying this bag to store my other bag.
I totally do that. Oh, and here's my pin. Kelly
so
Connor. I like big balls. I had to get that.
You did, okay.
Well, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't necessarily judge my yarn based on size of the ball.
You don't have a pin obsession like I do.
I love pins, but I don't.
If you loved pins, you would get this pin.
Would I? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
That's the test right there.
That's the test. All right.
Okay. No, you're right. A handle somewhere would be great.
Because I just don't like, I have walked through, I can't remember where I was, but I had a bag that I just put under my arm and ended up dropping it. I didn't even know. Luckily, somebody came up to me and they were like,
you're the same one that drops yarn in yarn shops.
No, it fell out of my bag when we were sitting knitting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it fell out of my bag. But that's the thing. It's like, if I've got my purse and I've got a bag under my arm and whatever else I might be carrying, coffee, or it's like I don't want to mess with having to keep something under my arm. I would want.
So this might be a bag that you would only be
keep
able
at home.
Use in
maybe
keep places.
Or maybe just keep it at home.
Yes.
And use it at home for a project.
Okay.
Yeah, that I'm not going to take with me, which is fine.
Well, I'll tell you what, Luna Pie, I still love your bag a whole lot.
I do too. I love everything about it. I love the idea.
She's giving us sass.
How does she work that? Oh, she's got something in here.
It's like some sort of a thing.
It's cool how it opens.
I do. I love that it opens so big.
And you don't see that. Like I haven't seen a bag like that.
Right.
So that's really
exactly.
Cool. And the fabric.
The fabric's really
amazing.
Cute. Yes, it's a Halloween theme.
Amazing. It's very pretty.
So that's one of the bags that I got that I really, really love.
Okay.
The other bag I got is from a gal in Puyallup, Washington. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Her name, I think, is Kathy. I wrote it down because she was super helpful with something that I'm going to share with you. But I have to give credit where credit's due.
Yes.
Oh, no, her name's Julie.
Okay.
Julie, Kathy. The name of the shop is Kitchen Clutter.
Okay.
And so maybe Kathy.
Clutter with a K.
In my mind goes.
Okay.
Kitchen Clutter Kathy.
Oh,
right?
That's true. That sounds right.
But this is Kitchen Clutter Julie.
So are we naming her Kathy?
I think we're going to start calling you, we're just going to go with Kathy, if you don't mind. With a K.
It just sounds better with
your
name.
It does. I mean, it works with your name.
Why not?
Check this out.
Oh,
okay,
so cool.
It's that waxed canvas, which I love.
Yes.
I love this color.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the inside.
That's so cool.
So
Flannel.
in a way, it reminds me of a sleeping bag, which I don't like.
Yes.
But this isn't a sleeping bag, so I do like it.
That's right.
It is so awesome.
That's so cool. It's so funny. I mean, I hope this is a compliment to her, but I was going to say, when did you get another Fringe supply bag? Because that's what I thought it was.
I know. I like it better than my Fringe supply bag because I love waxed canvas.
Yes.
For one thing.
Yes.
I love the interior.
Yes. It's pretty.
It's like soft and pretty.
That would be my camping bag.
Yeah, and it doesn't. What?
You don't camp.
I don't camp.
You're like, yeah.
Let's just go right past that. It stands up better.
Yeah. Oh, it's deeper.
It's deeper. Yeah.
Yes.
It is significantly deeper.
Yes.
And so I like that about it.
Very cool. Very cool.
And
the handle's a little bit smaller.
Yes, and we actually had a conversation about that because I told her, I said, the handle's a little small. I think it'd be better if you could put it on your wrist. Because I like to share my unsolicited opinion with people. But she's so nice. She didn't, she didn't say
she appreciated it, or at least faked it.
Right in the description of her bag, she mentions that it's a finger loop.
Oh, interesting.
And so here I am. You can't fit your wrist in there. Really?
What's your child?
Maybe that's why it's called a finger loops.
Did you read?
Yeah, because she said she didn't want to look like she was just totally trying to copy the Fringe bag. And
I kind of like that, the finger thing.
Yeah.
Now that we get it.
I get it. Yes, exactly. Okay, so then I asked her too. I said, okay, the only other question I have is I'm kind of scared to put my pins on it because I love it so much I don't want to ruin it. I didn't give a second thought to putting pins in my Fringe bag.
That's funny.
But this bag, I don't want to.
Funny.
She said that it'll leave holes, but if you decide, that you don't want them in there, you take it out, you heat it like with a blow dryer, and the wax will disperse and cover the hole. And
it's like self-healing.
Self-healing. It's like totally self-healing bag.
That is cool. And now, do you see the holes in the Fringe supply bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so the holes are there for good.
Well, look.
Yeah. You're not going to get that out there.
And I don't even care because I was thinking of, I don't mean I don't care as I say this. I was thinking I was going to see if, Lori, do you have a Fringe bag yet? Do you want one? I mean, I know it's weird to get rid of it because I do like it.
Yeah.
But I like this one.
No, it's funny because I have my sweater in my Fringe supply bag and everything's falling out of it because it's not quite deep enough. But this would be totally deeper.
She has ones that are even deeper. Wow. And they're better priced than the Fringe bags. Okay. She's local.
I have to write her down.
And
what's she called?
Well, Kitchen Clutter.
Kitchen Clutter
Kathy.
Okay, all right.
Except her name's Julie.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and she's got some really. It was so hard to pick one because she had some really pretty.
Yeah. And she's only in Washington.
Yeah.
She's our friend.
You're our neighbor.
We should meet up.
Maybe she'll be at Vogue
Knitting Live or the Columbia Gorge Fiber Festival.
We'll have to chat.
Yes.
Bring some bags.
That's right. No, totally.
So that is why I took my pins off. Because
people should bring bags. I just thought of that. I was like, we got 5 people, our group going.
Yeah.
We could all buy a bag if she brought bags. If they want to buy bags.
Let's
I'm not saying Carrie and Lori and Angelique have to buy bags.
Well, Carrie and Lori can sew stuff.
That's true.
And I'm sure Angelique does too.
Yes, that's true.
But we're always good up for it.
We don't do anything. We just buy stuff.
We are the consumers of the group.
That's right.
We're no longer ashamed of it.
Yeah. We're embracing it that we have no talents.
And that we just...
I was telling someone, a friend of mine, that... Like, I never had any... That is so cute. It's like your favorite flannel shirt.
I know. Which I don't even own a flannel shirt.
Soft.
It's so soft.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to have to go on there. I have to go on there. I don't need any more bags.
Let's pause right now.
Cute.
I have my laptop right here.
I have my phone. But I was telling someone the other day, and I say this all the time. I was telling someone the other day. I hate that I say that all the time. But I was never good at anything until I knitted. Like, I always did sports, but I stunk at it. I was never great at... I did drama, but I wasn't, like, phenomenal at it. I sang. Wasn't great at it. You know what I mean? Like, I never did anything great.
You raised your kids really well.
Well, and that was being raised.
I know, but that was a big part of your time consumption.
No, I believe that's true.
Yeah.
We didn't have time for much else.
No.
We homeschooled and stuff.
Right.
But it's like, until knitting, it's like, I didn't have anything that I could say, I knit. You know?
Yeah.
Or I do something. I'm good at this.
Well, that's because when you are homeschooling and, when you're, like, not that all parents don't put in, so don't take that wrong, but when you're a stay-at-home mom, you're homeschooling, that is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's your full time.
Yeah, it's not like you're done at 5 or whatever.
Right.
I mean, parents that work outside the home, they do that, and then they have to come home and do it. So it's not one of those.
It's tough.
But you couldn't really have a hobby.
Yeah.
That was your hobby.
Well, but you know, some kids growing up, though, they play an instrument. So it's not even when you're as an adult.
Oh, I see.
Even just growing up, I was never great at piano playing or great at, a sport.
Played softball.
I played sports, but I stunk. I did it for the social part. I didn't do it because I was good.
Well, that's something you're good at, being social.
I guess. I don't know.
Not all of us are. Or whatever.
I don't know. Who knows?
So that was that.
Purdy. You didn't show that bag.
Right.
Okay.
So
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, and I did. I brought it over here to show off because I bought it as a purse.
Okay.
And buying a purse online is very difficult.
Oh,
I think because I think you have to be able to really evaluate it.
Yes.
And so I went total leap of faith. But this is from Plucky Kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I've admired her stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
When I saw this one, I was like, totally in love. I love the color.
I do too.
And I love the sheep thingy on there. But it is a great purse. I mean, it would be a great knitting bag too. So whatever. But I wanted a new purse because I like purses that are big enough that I can really put stuff in. But I hate it when it then is just this black hole. Everything goes to the bottom. You can't find. the way this purse, or the way this bag is constructed,
you can see everything.
It really holds its shape.
Yep.
And so you can, when you open it up to look in there, you can find what you're looking for.
No, I agree with you. That's really nice.
The canvas is sturdy enough that it does, but then this nice brushed, whatever she calls it.
Suede?
It's not like an animal product, but it's, whatever they call that, I don't even know. But,
faux suede?
Yeah, she called it something, I don't know.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Her stuff, like there's a lot of things on there I would buy if I could, but after I purchased this, you know, and it was made to order, and so I was waiting and I was thinking, I hope I don't regret it, because it wasn't an inexpensive bag.
Right.
I thought, I really hope that I don't have buyer's remorse over this.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get it,
Right.
and it might be nice, but it doesn't fulfill my need. Like the cute little Cruella de Vil bag that I got, I think it's adorable, but it's too small for me.
Right, yeah. Even though bag makers are great at putting their dimensions in, we can't visualize that.
All right, you guys, this is kind of funny, but I need a drink of water.
Okay. Before you're funny.
Before I tell this, yet again, my problem with size.
Yeah.
So I ordered my husband a flag, a thin blue line flag.
Yeah.
So I have a wholesale account for work, and so I was getting this flag for a really good deal.
Yeah.
And I just went by price.
Yeah.
I didn't really go by dimensions because I just thought,
a flag is a flag.
I'll get this one that costs this much. That's probably a good size. We get it. It is like for a commercial building.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. It's like you'd have to have a compound to fly it. So,
it's a blanket now. You can wrap up in it.
Hey,
I was just thinking of a visual in my head and it wasn't good.
Oh, neat. Thanks. Thanks for...
You can really support.
Just I'm going to shush you like I do
Thank
Caesar.
You. So what did you think of it? Did he laugh?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, this is great, but it says right on the package for industrial or for commercial use, and I'm like, oh.
That is hilarious. I was thinking before you told the story, I was like, it was probably like this big, like a tabletop flag or something.
No,
I didn't imagine it was the opposite.
Well, look at our pins. I mean, I go big.
And your shawl is huge.
Yeah, my ass is huge. But okay.
Oh my gosh,
all right.
That is funny. So what are you going to do? Are you going to send it back? Or what are you going to do?
I don't know that it's worth sending. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do yet. Hang it in the garage.
You can go down to the Harley Davidson shop. And
right?
Give it to
I should.
They fly huge
They
flags.
fly huge flags, yes.
Oh my gosh, that is funny.
I have to learn someday how to deal with this size thing, but I'm not there yet because I'm still making that mistake.
Well, usually big is better in most things. So I think that's probably what you're thinking. It's just, or you just don't even look. It's probably just.
I didn't read the dimensions.
Yeah.
I went by price.
Okay.
And I thought, well, that sounds like the right price for a home flag, you know? It didn't occur to me that it would be for, even though I think when I went back and read it more, it did say.
Probably say commercial.
It did say that, but I didn't get that far because that's not what I was looking at.
Well, with our happy fingers clicking all the time, you know, it's very easy just to go click.
Except that I was making an order for work.
Oh, that's true.
And so I was.
Can you hang it at work?
Are you joking?
No, okay, never mind. I was going to say, that's a commercial building.
It's kind of been a thing. It's funny that she says that because I was selling thin blue line items, you know.
Little pins.
And we were contacted by the mayor's office and told that was offensive to people. Yeah. And God forbid that people twist things around to be offensive and we not adhere to it. So it's just funny because the sheriff's office took down their thin blue line flag because someone complained and it made a stink. And then we have one elsewhere that they were told to take it down. So it's really funny that you say, can you fly it at work? Or can you hang it at work? Probably for about 20 minutes. And then I'd be in trouble.
That's true.
So, anyway. Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about these real quick.
Yes.
Deb, who sent me that pattern
Yes.
that I'm doing, she
Super
sent me
cute.
a pair of socks.
What's that pattern? That is interesting.
I don't know the pattern, but you know what is really sweet?
Huh.
She sent a picture showing these socks that she knit for me next to a pair of socks that she knit for herself,
Aww.
which are like this big.
Oh, that's so funny. So cute.
It makes them that much more special.
Yeah.
This is like 3 pair of socks
That's
for
right.
her.
Oh, can I look at them?
Yeah,
'Cause that
and-
pattern is cool.
I'll
It's
have
like
to ask
wrapped
her.
around. Like, that's really interesting.
I don't know if she told me, but
I've
I'll
never
have to
seen
ask.
that pattern. Will they be able to see it? Probably.
And
not.
I'm sorry, I've been wearing them, so they're all stretched
That's
out.
okay.
and
They're very pretty.
They're
That's
gorgeous.
really cool.
Yeah.
What yarn is
It's
it made of?
hedgehog fiber.
It's beautiful.
Yep, love them.
Good choice.
So that was really
very
sweet.
pretty.
And
Very
then,
Words.
why don't you speak for a moment?
Well, I just have community service or
Really?
little things that we got
Yeah,
sent.
let's show some
Yeah.
things that we've been given, because that's
Okay.
kind of what we're talking about right now.
So Michelle, a different Michelle. I don't know if we should
Funny.
mention last names.
No,
probably not.
Probably not.
She sent us a very sweet card. Did you read? Yes, you read the card.
I did
didn't
at
you?
your house.
She had posted, I think, on Instagram that she had these spiced pumpkin pie pieces candy, and she knew I was a pumpkin anything girl. So she messaged me and said, "Can I send you some candy? Some of this, candy, because I don't think we have it here. I don't know.
I've never seen
I've
it.
never
but I don't
seen it
know.
around." But so anyway, she sent us the candy, and she sent Michelle some
Dark chocolate.
candies. So they're all gone. This is just the
Oh, yeah,
package,
mine's
obviously.
Mine's-
We chowed on it. And then she also sent us some adorable stitch markers. Well, first of all, it's in this cute little
I love the little
kitty
bag. And you know what's
So
sad?
Sweet. What's sad?
I sent her a message thanking her, and I said,
Yeah.
I love the bag. And she
Yes.
said that her kids wanted them, but
Oh, sad.
I feel kind of bad, like I should send it back to
We
her.
could.
Because, I mean, I love the bag. I truly love the bag, but,
I feel
your
bad.
kids.
That's sad.
I mean, I'm glad that you had it correct, that we come before your kids. Warms
Yeah.
my heart.
Yes.
But
But really.
maybe we'll share
feel bad.
with your kids.
I feel really bad. But she sent us these adorable stitch markers
I
that she made.
love the stitch markers.
They're
I have
so cute. You guys won't be able to
them on my
fully
socks.
appreciate them.
And you know what I love is when I first started knitting and buying progress keepers and
Yes.
stuff, I did not like those kind of clasps because I thought they're like earrings.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang an earring on my knitting.
Yeah. But yeah, you do.
I love them more now because they're, to me, in my opinion, they're easier on your knitted fabric
Yeah.
than the lobster claw.
Well, and I was knitting with a tiny lobster claw on one of my projects the other day, and it was hard with fake nails. which
Yes.
I'm not to unclasp it and get it off
Exactly.
one-handed.
Yep.
These are much easier to open up.
Yeah.
They're just bigger.
No, I totally agree.
So,
And
yeah.
it's a thinner piece of metal
Yep.
going through your knitting.
So you don't feel like it's disrupting your
Yes.
gauge right there.
Or your, just anything.
But she has Bad Witch, a little witch's foot, a
Which is what I
broom.
chose on my
Oh,
socks. the
they're
Good
just
Witch
so
and the Bad
cute.
Witch.
And then she gave us each a mini skein
Yeah.
from Sun Valley Fibers. And she gave me the pink. I don't know if she was thinking of my blanket. I think she
I think she
mentioned
might have
something.
been.
But my blanket, my
Where'd I
crochet
put
blanket.
mine, I wonder.
So thank you. That was so sweet of you,
I know.
Michelle.
It's in this bag.
We loved the
Yes.
candies, loved the yarn.
And mine's a pretty teal color.
Yes. So pretty. So thank you. That was very fun to get in the mail.
We should put. You'll have to tell us how old your kids are. Maybe we'll put some stuff in it and send it back to your
We could
kids.
do that. We would
They're
totally
so
do that.
cute.
They are cute. They're so cute. Which
Okay,
else?
so
Well, I don't know
another
what's-
Michelle.
Mhm.
I think that people named Michelle are just
They're pretty special.
really nice
They
and
are.
giving because
They are. Very
Michelle,
sweet.
KY Spinner,
Mm-hmm.
got a hold of me and said that she had knit a Viagante and that it was she's too short to pull it off.
That's great.
And she's not that much shorter than me.
Yeah.
So, but she sent it to me as I love the color.
It's gorgeous.
It's very nicely made.
Yeah.
I don't know
Soft.
that I love it on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try it on with you,
Mhm.
and you can see if we can make
Mhm.
it work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I sent her a message
Mhm.
asking her how she'd like me to, if she wants me to send it back to her if it doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if she wants to find it a new home, I said, if you want, we could open a thread and do a giveaway
Right.
or
Mhm.
whatever. So we'll see what happens. It is really pretty.
Gosh, yeah, and that's a ton of work.
It is a ton of work,
Ton
and
of
I
work.
do really like the color.
Mm-hmm.
So
Beautiful color.
we shall see, but nice
Mhm.
people.
So sweet. So sweet.
And once again, my husband said, nobody does that to me. Nobody knits me stuff and sends it to me. So
What would he want?
I think he wants me to knit him something and mail it to him.
Maybe you should do that.
I'm gonna one of these
Yeah.
days do that.
You did order him a flag. though.
Yeah.
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 And it was huge, so it
And
shows
he
how much
could-
you love them.
Right.
Yeah, so there you go.
That's how we judge our love.
That's right.
How big the flag is that we get.
That's right.
Okay, so
That's
still going on giving.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's talk about Artistic Lily.
Yes.
Artistic Lily contacted us. I'm still dying over that
I
skein.
know.
And
It's gorgeous.
told us to pick colors. She had this new single base that she wanted to.
Yes.
And so we each picked a color.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say that I wish I'd picked Leslie's color. But when she picked that color, I knew I'd go with something else because we wanted to equally, show different colors. So I went with a different. I love that.
It is
so
gorgeous.
I'm gonna have to order that one.
Vintage forest. I just love it.
And that doesn't mean that I don't love what I got.
Right.
But
No.
these are totally my colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I went with this one. I wanted to
Gorgeous.
go outside of my colors.
See, whenever you do that, you regret it. Why do you do that,
But
girl?
I don't know that I regret it. This
No,
is
it's
called
beautiful.
Italian Sunflower.
It's gorgeous.
And it is very gorgeous. I really loved this. I thought it was just really pretty,
It
but I thought
is.
that was such a pretty.
Pretty tealy color.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love her buttons, her pins.
Her pins are
They're
so
cute. She
cute.
sent us a pin. They're made out of wood.
They're not as big as ours.
I know. But, that's okay. It's
Probably
beautiful.
better.
Yeah.
And then she sent a giveaway
Yes.
skein, a beautiful skein,
So nice.
and stitch markers with the cute little.
Little wooden stitch
Yes.
markers. I love those.
And
they're so pretty.
let's see if I can see what shade this is. I didn't want to open it because she has it packaged
I
cute.
know.
Flower dust.
Very pretty.
I love it.
It's gorgeous. And that's not a single skein.
It's not a single ply. No, it is it's her gotta have socks fingering. 400 yards. I don't know what that, meters. Yeah, I'll talk meters. I don't know what those are. Okay, so
Beautiful.
we'll go ahead and open that up
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Another giveaway.
I know.
Go to her
Beautiful
shop. The usual. Go to her shop, which you'll enjoy doing because
Yeah,
she's got so many pretty.
I love
She's got
her
a
stuff.
really nice fall one that I've been trying to.
I know. I've tried to stay off Etsy for a while.
Good
'cause
for
I've been
you.
like, but
Good
it's just
for
so
you.
hard. People dye such beautiful, beautiful things.
So, the reason I had that other thing written down was I participated in the Lolo Did It Hurricane Harvey,
Oh, right.
where she was donating the proceeds from. And it's really pretty. I love what she named it. She called it Helping Hippos.
Oh, cute.
I thought it was really cute.
Cute.
But, it's fun. And I had a feeling when I ordered it, because it was a mystery, I had a feeling I'd probably end up using it as a prize.
Okay. Okay.
And when I looked at it, I thought, this needs to be a prize. It's fun, but I have lots of colorful yarn.
Plus, you're passing it on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of in the
cool.
spirit of...
Yeah.
And she also sent Lolo Did It tape measure, and she
Nice.
sent a cute...
Maybe you should keep this.
Hippo.
Maybe you should keep the tape measure.
No, 'cause she
measure
sent the
things.
cute.
Okay.
And I am keeping this one.
Cute.
It's a hippo. But yeah, I used
I
my
know.
bracelet, and I don't know.
That's so funny.
So instead of doing an thread for this, I was thinking, you know what? It's time that we did a prize from our knit along, and we're getting so close to the end with those sock ones.
Yes.
And so I decided to draw from the Island of Misfit Knits.
Nice. Oh, that's sweet.
So just random out of the blue winner of that, and that's what that one was. Is so that was 2 through 203 because I just figured the whole time that we've had this island.
Yep. Misfit. Yep.
So number 6 was the winner, and that is Sherry, Daisy Girl, and Co. I know I've had your address, but I don't have it now. So send me your address, and I will send you this skein of Helping Hippos.
Very cool.
Unless you don't want it for some reason, then let me know, and
Yeah.
we'll find someone
Is
else.
that a gray background?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's got some fun colors
It
in
does. It does. Very fun.
it. Okay, so that's
Very
that.
cool.
What else we got?
These.
Yes.
Another giveaway. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I should probably write these down.
I know. Yeah. So we were contacted by Cherry Pie Cottage. Oh my goodness, what is her first name? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
But we'll give you a name.
We'll give.
Let's
we can
go
name
with,
you anything.
Okay, what, Cherry Pie Cottage?
Yes, Cherry Pie
What
Cottage.
is Cherry Pie? What do you think of if you think of Cherry Pie? What is the name of the person that you think of?
Nobody.
Grandma.
Grandma?
No.
But she might not be a grandma.
She's probably not a grandma. I was just thinking, it's because I'm rewatching Once Upon a Time.
Me too.
Well, I know. I started
Yes.
watching it because you
Nice.
were. And so I was thinking of Granny.
Okay.
Because Cherry Pie Cottage makes me think of Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay. All right.
And what's her name?
I don't know.
Red.
Red. We follow all these trains of thoughts, but
We
you know,
probably should
we
just
don't-
find out what her
I
name
know,
is.
We should. I need to look it up. But she so sweetly asked if she could send us some of her cute little stitch markers. They're the ones that are made out of, is it polyamide? I don't
Something
know,
like that.
Clay or something. But these are so cute. The little pumpkin actually has a face on him.
Sorry.
And the donut, which, oh my gosh, that sounds so good right now. And a piece of cake, which is a kitty cat. So cute. So she sent Michelle, oh, here it says pumpkin with a lobster claw, Halloween donut, and black cat cake slice. So she sent us each a set of these and then also sent one for a giveaway for you guys.
Yay.
So that was so sweet of her.
Very nice.
So
Thank you.
so much. Cherry Pie Cottage, and she has an Etsy shop, so you guys should go check her out and check out her little stitch markers. Oh my gosh.
And her name might be on there.
Her name is probably on there. I should probably look it up because I feel really bad. I don't like not knowing people's names.
I know. They give us stuff and then we don't even know their name.
So
Losers.
sorry. We are losers. We're
But even
complete
when we
losers.
know,
we still forget or
yeah.
call you the wrong name.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a guarantee that we'd actually call you the right name anyway. But those are really cute. So now that I have shown them, I can put them on my project.
And
So,
as rude as it is,
yeah.
you know, that we don't remember names. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
If you call us the wrong name, we're okay with it
we
too.
don't care. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can call us really whatever the heck you want.
I mean,
to call
I've
us.
been, people were calling me Leslie,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm not Leslie.
Oh my goodness, do I have her
But-
card right here? Oh my gosh, I have her card right here. Cherry Pie Cottage. But she doesn't have a name. Find me at
Well, how are we supposed
Cherry
to
Pie
know?
Cottage. Instagram, she's cherry_pie_cottage.
Maybe her name's Cherry.
Maybe it's Cherry.
Probably not, though.
Well, you never know. But she has a cute little, I think her cards are really, really cute. So anyway, Cherry Pie Cottage. So look her up. She's got cute stitch markers and cute little packaging and stuff. So that was sweet. So yeah.
Oh, and we do have something else.
Yes. Oh, so Cherry Pie Cottage, what should they do? Go to her shop and look at that? And then
Yes.
we will open up a
Yeah, we'll open up a thread
for you guys
and go tell us something cute.
that you see that you like. Yeah.
I was trying. Oh, it's probably in this bag then. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, and another new giveaway. And this is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What's in your hand?
Oh, just to remind me of this.
Your cup?
Yes, because I got it.
Well, go ahead. Talk about that
okay.
while I'm looking for.
Well, when I was at the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival last weekend with dear sweet Angelique, we always have to buy a mug from these pottery people. What do you call them? I don't know. Kuni Hiro Pottery. I'm probably pronouncing that way wrong. Mel and Chris Kuni Hiro. They're from how do you pronounce that? Philomath, Oregon?
Philomath?
I know.
I don't know. I've heard it
too.
too.
Remember. But I don't think they have an Etsy shop, but they're just
Okay.
mkwares.net.
Oh,
But
okay.
they just make the prettiest
MK
mugs.
Wares.
Yeah, MK Wares.
Like just the letter M and then the letter K?
Yep, and then wares.net.
Okay.
But I just think they make the prettiest, and this won't even show it. But
No.
so every year we always buy a mug.
Do you get the same mug?
Nope.
Okay.
Last year I bought one that had no handle on it. It's just
Oh,
a cup, and I love it. Your fingers fit just right in it for drinking tea or coffee. I just thought this was beautiful. I loved the colors of it and stuff. But Angelique got one too. And then they're going to be at the Columbia Gorge Fiber Festival,
good.
and I'll probably end up buying one there too,
Awesome.
as if I need another mug. My daughter, Emmeline, she's my 14-year-old, and she's a neat freak. She's like my husband. And she will periodically go through my cupboards and like purge stuff for me. She'll be like, "Mom, if you get a new mug, we got to get rid of them."
Oh, wow.
You know, if you're gonna.
And
get
do you
rid,
tell
you
her
know.
do you tell her ones that she can't get rid of?
Yes, there are some that there's no way in heck, and she knows. And then there's some where I'm like, okay, yeah, you can get rid of that one or whatever. But this one I brought home, and she was like, I know it's really pretty, but Mom, come on, you know.
I get that because
Had to have it.
I love
That
cups
was so
too.
cute, yeah.
All right, so we have Stay Classy Yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Taryn,
Okay.
she's the one that had had us go pick out. And so that came. So yours is
fun
right here.
Oh my goodness.
And the little tag on yours came off, so I'll have to find it.
So
but
soft.
I know it.
Wow.
Really soft. So you got self-striping.
Very cool. Oh my gosh.
And I think
Very cool.
that I picked this one originally.
Yes.
It's I Will Follow You Into the Dark.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It does, and I like it. And that was when I showed Rebecca these, she was like, "Oh yeah, I like that one." I really love this one.
That's really pretty
This
too.
is
Very pretty.
yeah. So
Oh, was one supposed to be
one's a giveaway.
Oh. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I'll probably keep the one I want.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
No, I think it's fair too. I just didn't know if you were struggling because Rebecca really liked this, or if you're struggling with, well, I ordered this one, but this. I mean, because I agree with you. I think you can pick either one.
Yeah.
I think this would be a great fall giveaway one. I think that looks
That's true.
Halloween-y and
It
stuff,
does.
whereas that to me looks more spring summer.
It's true.
So I think if you want to if we want to use this as a giveaway, I think it's that.
One does have to be a giveaway,
Yes.
otherwise I'd keep them both. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I was leaning towards this one. I don't know. You'll find out though, because I will put it as a photo in the giveaway.
Okay.
But you'll go to her shop,
Yes.
Stay Classy Yarn. She's on Etsy.
And her yarn's super soft.
It is really
it's
soft.
really pretty.
Yeah.
So this is her. She has self-striping. So this will be self-striping. It is self-striping.
It is.
It is.
It
And
is.
It will be.
Yeah.
It always
Well, let's
will be.
face it. You're not going to do anything to make it self-striping.
I'm gonna knit it.
I know.
I have to do something.
Okay. All right. I guess you're
Whatever.
participating
I
to
don't
some
know.
degree.
But it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That was so. It's always. I mean, it's always fun to go to people's shops and be able to pick what you like. But
Yeah,
that
it
was
is. very
very sweet of her. Very sweet.
It
Oh,
is.
I love it. Love it. Love it.
Indeed.
It's very cool.
All right. So our other. So and then we have this one. I'm really excited
So can you
about.
find me a tag for this?
Yes, it's
Because I
here
want to be able
somewhere.
to thank her on Instagram properly, but if I don't have a
Right.
tag, I won't know.
No, it's
for sure.
it's here.
Okay.
Not here,
Okay.
but it's in the zip code.
Okay.
Somewhere in
You
this
will
house.
you will get it to me
I
sometime.
will. Maybe even before you leave.
Awesome. That would be nice.
It would be.
That would be helpful.
So down Sheepy Lane.
Yes, who we love.
I love her yarn. There's so much yarn that
I
I love.
I know.
But she's the one that was doing the Stephen King
Oh.
mystery or Stephen King 3-month club.
Okay.
But she was opening it per month, so you didn't
Nice.
have to commit to all
I
three.
love that people do that.
I do
now.
too. I do too. I committed to all three because I love Stephen King.
Of course.
And I love her yarn.
Yes.
So the first month was it.
Mm-hmm.
And the package arrived in a brown bag.
Mm.
But I had to just tear into it. But she
course.
she had the cutest okay. Of course it's at the bottom, but I had it all together. Okay, she had the cutest.
Oh, fun.
If you know the story at all, or if you've watched the preview.
Okay.
Little Georgie, his paper boat goes down in the rain
Okay.
gutter and then goes down the gutter and then it's there. Pennywise.
Wow.
She made these little boats. They're so cute. It killed me.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
she also had a little package with a red balloon, which is significant
Okay.
to the story. A progress keeper of a balloon.
So cool. I love these little
I do too.
details.
And a little Pennywise the Clown pin.
Freaky.
Very freaky.
Yes.
And then the yarn, of course, which I don't think I'm doing a spoiler because this has been out. You know, everyone's had
For a
theirs for a
while.
while. So.
Wow.
But it's definitely the colors that you would think.
Yes.
And it's called Nobody Likes a Clown at Midnight, I think.
I don't think anybody likes
Nobody
clown,
likes
period.
Nobody likes a clown.
People-
We've
does
totally
nobody-
established that
yes.
for all sorts of reasons.
Yes.
Nobody likes clowns.
Yes.
But anyway, so her next month, the one that she'll be doing she's doing Misery.
Mm.
So I gave her all sorts of ideas. Being a
their
huge
ears.
Stephen King fan,
Yes.
I thought, you know, it'd be awesome. The
What?
Green Mile and doing it on Sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've read the book or even
Yeah.
seen the movie,
Yeah.
you know it has to be on. It would have to be on Sparkle.
Yes.
Not saying she's doing it. I'm just saying that she should do it.
Yeah.
But Misery is the next one. Shh. Sorry. But I'm trying to teach him not to bark by shushing him instead of yelling at him, because he doesn't know what I'm saying when I'm yelling. He just thinks I'm talking to him.
That's true.
But if I do something to hurt his ears,
that's true.
Problem is it might be hurting your ears too. So sorry. She's donating a month of the
proceeds.
No. A month of it, like a month. She's donating Misery as a giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's nice.
I know.
So nice.
So we will definitely open a thread to go to her shop.
Yes.
Down Sheepy Lane. Tell us a favorite item. Oh, in fact, down Sheepy Lane. In here, it's this color is one of hers.
Yes.
I love her yarn.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And so you tell us a favorite, and then if you're a Stephen King fan, tell us your favorite book. If you're not a Stephen King reader, you can tell us your favorite movie. And if you just don't like that kind of stuff, then just tell us something from her shop.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, I was so excited.
Cool.
I thought that is so nice. I mean, it's not to diminish other people's stuff.
No way.
Because it's still a skein of yarn, and you know, it's but I just thought, wow, to get I think because I'm a Stephen King fan, I just thought, wow,
I know, isn't that funny how we're so name driven?
We are,
movie,
because
like,
I will tell you, I would not order that skein of yarn. Like,
no, it's not something. No, but I think it's gorgeous.
But I love it because it's it.
It's not funny.
Yes, it's
and
so
it is
silly.
it. I mean, it is. It really is.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch those things, but it's it.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's crazy. I mean, when people can take the pictures in their head and put them into yarn, and it's amazing to me. Or from movies or whatever they take them from, but I don't have that kind of a mind. I don't know. It's just really cool. Very cool. But yeah. So when I was at Oregon Flock and Fiber, I also went into Knitted Wits booth. I do have to say, and I hate to bash Oregon Flock and Fiber, but I didn't see a ton of yarn that I just had to have. And I don't feel like it's because my stash is too big. I don't have the world's biggest stash.
Oh, I can tell you that's not it.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's not the biggest stash either, but I still go places and find yarn that I have to have.
Yeah. So nothing really was jumping out at me, but I went into Knitted Wit and I found Acadia. This is on their Victory Fingering, 400 yards. And I liked the oranges in it, of course, you know me, but I loved all the other colors that were in it as well. So it just, to me, screamed fall and autumn, and I don't know, I just thought it was pretty. So I picked up that. I also picked up, where is it? I have a mess here. Just because they were in the same booth. Oh yes, A Needle Runs Through It had a booth set up there with Knitted Wit, and this was their Gilmore Girls stitch markers, so I had to have that because I'm a huge Gilmore Girls fan. Just got my mom and her husband hooked on Gilmore Girls. Funny. So funny. I have all the seasons. And so the first time I said, okay, I will let you have season 1. Take it home. Let's see what you think. She came back. She was like, wow, I like it. I mean, the comedy is a little bit fast, you know, for me. But Ben, my mom's husband, he loves it. He thinks it's hilarious. So I was like, all right, I'll give you season 2 and 3 now, you know. So she took season 2 and 3. So we'll see how fast they get through it. But it was just funny. So anyway, I love their stitch markers. I love the wood. I just think they're so pretty. And,
that's who did the ones I have that are the like inappropriate ones.
Yeah, I've had a couple of their sets.
And that's who did the bag, my Halloween bag.
That's right. But yeah, Stars Hollow, Dragonfly Inn, I don't know, they're just super cute. So that and the mug, I think that's all I bought at Oregon Flock and Fiber. I didn't even buy any fiber because I told myself I haven't touched my wheel in so long, and I still have fiber at home that I just thought I'm not going to buy fiber. Saw some pretty fiber, but I don't know. I don't know if my spinning days are over.
Oh, they're not over. They're just on hold.
They're on hold.
Yeah,
but it's I don't know for how long. I don't know. It's sad.
So I'm kind of jealous. I forgot to bring this out.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
It's for you.
Is it?
From Down Sheepy Lane.
Oh, my gosh.
Once again, I buy stuff and Leslie gets yarn. Pretty yarn, too.
It's beautiful. Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anyone to send you icky yarn.
Oh, yeah, I would hope not. Yeah, nobody does.
No.
Aww.
Isn't that awesome?
She wondered if I'd like this to add to my autumn collection.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it,
I know.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
Autumn gold. That is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
And it's not over yet because
beautiful.
I got the skein from the Woolen
I'm not
Homestead.
talking about this yet. Hold on.
Oh.
No, I just love that it's like, it's not just orange.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people always, they think I just like orange. And I do love orange. But I love like shades of orange and different tones. And like, that's gorgeous. It's not just orange.
It's not just orange.
It's got all kinds of shades and stuff. So it's beautiful. Thank you. That was very sweet. Okay, now you may move on.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I got it out of my system.
Okay.
That's cool.
I've tried to not go crazy buying a bunch of Halloween colors.
I know.
Because there's so many awesome ones.
There is.
So this is the Woolen Homestead, and I love the name of the yarn. It's called Witch Better Have My Candy.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
That's
awesome.
Really cool. Mm-hmm.
And it's what's nice. It's Halloweenish.
Yes.
It's like these are the Halloween colors.
Yes.
But it's not like I will knit with it and I'll only be able to use it in October.
Right.
And then with that, she sent some minis for each of us.
Fun.
Yeah.
So is she a new dyer, or have we heard of her before?
I don't know.
The Woolen Homestead. I gotta write that down.
Well, I'm gonna give you her card.
Okay, thank you.
Because she sent. Whoops.
That's really pretty. That's
I know.
Cool.
So these are for you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And they're pretty little.
They are.
Pretty
They're
little
cute.
colors.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Cute little minis and tea.
Soft.
It looks very soft.
I was pleased with how soft it is.
Yeah.
Because that's always my worry.
It is.
I love the yarn colors.
Test.
The soft test, yes.
So sweet. Thank you. I like her business card too. I love the sheep on it. That's really cool. The Woolen Homestead. Did you show their card?
I don't think I did.
Put it in our show notes. You can't even see the writing. Sorry.
Sometimes I do in the show notes. Sometimes I don't.
I know.
So while Leslie was at Flock and Fiber,
yes,
I actually not while you were there, but another day shortly thereafter, I went out to Starlight Knitting.
Yes,
because they got in this yarn from a gal that used to dye for Hedgehog, and it's called Olan, I think. Yeah, Olann.
It's beautiful.
It is. I mean, it is so gorgeous.
I gotta go in there and check it out.
And super soft. And I can't wait till they get more.
Oh, so were they kind of low, or did they just sell out, or?
I don't know, because I don't know how much they originally had. Yeah. Like, this was not like, oh, I guess I'll get this one because that's what's there. Right. I love this.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And then I got this mini.
I need that in a full skein.
I would totally take this in a full skein. And because these two go so good together.
They do.
She's in Ireland. Do you want to feel it, or have you already?
Well, I can't. I think you brought it by.
I did bring it by your house.
That is amazing. Like, look at that.
I know. It's Melissa, who owns Starlight, had told me at their anniversary thing that they're going to be getting this in, and that I was just going to go crazy for it.
She's right.
She's right. It is so awesome.
You guys won't be able to fully appreciate, but it's just, look at all those colors through there. Like, it's so cool.
It is. It's really awesome.
It's really cool. Very cool. I love it. I'm gonna have to go check them out.
I know.
But we do like to support local knit shops too. So we try to.
We don't just do Etsy.
Equal opportunity.
We do a lot of Etsy.
We try to buy stuff from other people. So I had to make a purchase from Barnyard Knits. I had to, and I've been wanting to forever. But I can never decide. It's so overwhelming, and so I finally went on there. And this one called October Wind, because it's called October, I had to have it, and so that's the only reason I bought it. I mean, I love it. I love it too, but it's like I couldn't narrow it down. Yeah. I could not narrow it down. So, and it's gorgeous. It's totally me, because it's got the oranges and beautiful yellows and just autumnal. Is that what it is? Colors. It is gorgeous. So thank you.
And this is Barnyard Knits. This is the last one of the third quarter mystery or surprise yarn club.
Pretty.
It is pretty. It's called something about copper, weathered copper.
Oh wow!
And I think that it is what
they might go together.
They might go together. I don't know though.
I think so.
Do you?
I think so.
Yeah, because look at that. Is a lot like that. But would you like the green and yellow together? Or
I think so.
Would you?
I think so. Because there is pops of green in here too.
Oh, okay.
Which ties it together. It's so pretty. So anyway, beautiful job, Kim. And I will have to go look back again. But it's just so hard for me.
I know. It's hard for me.
I would buy every single skein
I would
first.
too. I absolutely Love her yarn. Sorry, I sound like a broken record every
I know
time.
we're broken records on a lot
And
of
records
things,
for you folks, they're these round discs.
Yes.
That long time ago you'd put on a box that had a thing, and they'd spin
That's
really
right.
fast and make music. So
Although
just so you know.
nowadays they're back in
They
style.
are kind of back.
My 18-year-old has one.
Yeah, they are.
So they, she has
That's
tons of
true.
records.
Okay then.
She, in fact, I don't even have a record player. She has one, so maybe it's a thing for them more than us.
Well, yeah, but that's just all we used to have.
That's true. So then I bought Steel City Stitcher, had her beautiful, cute, adorable ball sacks for sale.
Yes.
And I went on there, and it's funny because I thought for sure I would buy a Halloween one. But then as soon as I saw this one, her Anne of Green Gables, I had to have it because
I almost got that one too.
I'm a huge Anne of Green Gables fan.
But I went Halloween.
You did, and it's so cute.
It is really
that's
cute.
the thing. I just thought this one I could use.
Mine's like a cemetery, which I love cemeteries.
It's so cute.
Well, it's not just cemeteries because it's what?
You love I get what you're saying. It's just funny to me because my mom and we used to always go to cemeteries just for fun.
Oh, yeah.
And look at gravestones.
Oh, it's
and
fun
stuff.
to do. We've done that together.
Oh,
Remember when we were at Shampooey?
Yes, okay.
But
Well,
they're trick-or-treating too. So on this side you can see.
What's your inside? Oh, candy corn? Is that what it is? Cute.
Yes.
Cute.
And I love candy corn.
I
I know I
do too.
shouldn't.
It's bad
It's
and waxy
disgusting.
and disgusting.
But it's so good.
And then she sent a needle keeper.
And I love my
And
needle keeper.
So cute.
I like mine better than yours.
Oh, well, that's fine. I like mine better than yours.
Okay.
So there you go.
But I also got a Christmas
Perfect.
one.
Oh, nice. Oh, you
Because
did.
I did.
That's
It's just so
right.
cute.
I think it's so adorable. So I cannot wait to use it. So thank you. I kept watching the mail every day. In fact, I told Michelle, I said yesterday, I went to the mailbox because we have to walk to our mailbox is by our house. But and I was hoping I'd get it, and it wasn't there, and I was bummed. And then that evening I was checking my emails, and it said that it had been delivered. And so I told my husband, I said, it was dark. It was like 9:30 at night. He was like, well, let's walk down and go get it. So we walked down there.
You hadn't gotten your mail yet at 9:30?
No, we had. We'd already gotten our mail. So it must have been delivered after
interesting.
our mail. So that's what was weird.
Okay.
And I was afraid because we've had problems before with our mail delivery system where they've put my packages in someone else's mailbox.
Yeah.
And so I was worried. I was like, I've got to go check on this and make sure that somebody else didn't get my package. So anyway, that was so sweet. So thanks, Roberta.
Yeah.
You do amazing sacks
we
for
love
our yarn.
the ball sacks.
They're so cute.
Okay, this is Saga Obsession Yarns, and what I just loved. It's called Lagoon or Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon.
Very cool.
I loved it, but then it caught my eye that it was an MCN, and I knew it had to be mine. I love cashmere blends.
You're a huge MCN fan.
I am, but look at that! Isn't it gorgeous?
It's very cool. No, it's so cool.
I love
look how it fades into that,
and it's an awesome green. I love that olive green. I think that's what I mean. Of course, I still like this one.
Yes.
It's not my favorite.
It's beautiful.
I like this green better than this green, but I like the coppery look.
Gosh, but when you show this one on the screen, like it's just so cool.
That's what, when I was showing it on the screen, I thought, you know what,
it's really cool.
I bet paired with the right color, it would be so I'm not saying I don't like this. I'm saying that I like this green.
That
if
tone
I
of
gravitate towards this green better.
Yeah. But that's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so then I had to order from Dion, of course, Evil Little Goat, because she always has stinking beautiful yarn.
She does have that
and this is has my name all over it. It's called 3 a.m. I had to order 2 because I'm trying to learn my lesson and buy more than what I need for something. But this is like me in a skein, I think. I don't know. But then I love pinks too, so I don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, I totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I change. But
we identify with a lot of colors.
We do, but I just love that orange, but then kind of gray. Like, it's just so, and yellow. I don't know. It's just beautiful. So I have no clue what I'm going to knit with it, but I have to get it on the needle sometime. I feel like this fall. It has to be something this fall. And I'm collecting more single skein yarns. This is her soft skinny goat, 100% superwash
single
merino.
ply?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't have hardly. I mean,
I
you had
remember
one skein in my stash, and you used to have a ton. And so then I was like, I need to get some more. But I don't know if I've knit with singles yet.
Well, you better get on.
So anyway, I feel like
make sure you like it
soon on my projects. I'm going to be looking for something.
Yes.
All right, next, my dear.
This is by Witch Candy. Tea Rose.
Pretty.
I think. Yes.
Yep.
I know. It's just, pretty. It was so pretty. Colors that I love.
Yep.
I had to get back in my comfort zone after going outside and with some stuff. And I like her yarn.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
Yes. Okay.
Very cool.
And I love her card. You guys can see it's I think her child drew the...
Cute. That's fun. Well, then I went over to Dear Sweets this morning. She's back. Her hands are back in the dye pot now that they've gotten moved and settled and done, and her shop's awesome. It's
nice.
I mean, I think it's plenty big. I don't know down the road if she'll think she needs even bigger than that, but
don't we always?
I know.
I mean, you're already complaining about our space here not being enough.
It's never enough.
Never enough.
So I told her I was going to stop by this morning because I wanted to get a skein from her, and this one's called Flannel Weather. And it's like a gray background, but it's so cool because it's got like these oranges, like burnt type oranges in it, and then these like burgundy, like brick red colors in it.
To me it looks purplish.
It has some tones of purple too. I don't know. I could be colorblind.
We don't really know what color it is.
But you guys should go check it out in her shop.
Yeah.
But she's got lots of new colorways. Her goal...
And didn't you say you saw that knit up?
No, I saw
it caked
up, and it was like I liked it even more than this. So it was just beautiful. And she paired it with like a navy blue, and it was just gorgeous. And she said her goal is to hopefully come up with like 2 new colorways a week. I'm not going to hold her to that.
A week?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very ambitious.
But we will see. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. But
no, I'm not saying you don't know. I'm just saying that would be hard.
That is, I think it would be hard. But I guess if you have a creative mind, maybe you have ideas oozing out of your brain that need to be into a skein. I have nothing coming out of my mind.
Oozing out of our brain.
It's not much going in. So Black Sheep Yarn Shop is back to dyeing, and she said she feels even more like not creative, but she just feels like. I think now that her mind is settled with moving and everything's done, she can like get back into it.
And her space is so nice.
Oh my gosh!
So if you have that ability and then you have that nice space, of course you're gonna
awesome. So I love this. This is Flannel Weather. It's beautiful. So yeah, check out her shop.
And my last skein. Sorry.
No, go for it.
I was trying to talk.
It's all right. I know. It's fine. It's totally fine.
We need to get going on this. Rock and String Creation. I love her yarn.
Yes. Is that self-striping?
Yes. Awesome. Southern Charm. I love these colors. And there's some elements to it that you can't see as it's skeined up, but like some speckle or something.
That's cool.
So as much as I love this one, and it's nice and soft, and I love it, I'm not getting rid of it. But she has one right now called S'mores, I think. That's the one I sent you the picture of.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That's awesome.
I'm just trying to not buy it, but I really like it. So, yes. Okay.
Okay, then my very last thing, which you guys will laugh.
I'm already laughing my head off about it.
Okay. I blame Amy, Little Tailoress, completely. It's her fault.
It's her fault.
So she showed these adorable little wooden people, peg people, and hers are really cute. So I went on Etsy.
They're naked right now.
Yeah, so I went on Etsy and bought some. I bought 50. So 10 families of 5. So you have the daddy. This is the daddy. Okay. This is the mommy.
Oh, look at her.
She's a little curvaceous.
She's got a cute figure.
She does.
Oh my gosh.
Little child.
Sorry, hubby.
Little child.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have, I don't know, it looks like she's wearing a dress, so I guess
a nanny?
Another daughter, or a nanny or somebody. And then baby.
So
that's the family of 5.
I wish there was a dog.
I know, that'd be cute. They probably do sell dogs. So I watched.
I can't believe you bought 50
I know. So there's 50 of them. But they all fit in this bag, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So, and I have taken some out of here. So I watched 2 little girls on Friday. Reagan and Thea, they're probably not watching, but anyway. So I let them paint a whole family each themselves.
You did?
So that was fun and very messy. And,
gosh.
But it was adorable. It was cute. So then I thought, I'm going to do one myself.
You painted them?
I painted one.
Okay.
So, you look on Pinterest and everything looks like amazing.
Oh, yeah, they're all good
cute and perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so this is my...
Oh, you brought it. Oh, goody.
Oh, yes, I brought it. This is my little woman. Curvaceous woman. Yeah.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's wearing a sparkly dress with polka dots, and you'll laugh because I used my MAC lipstick that you gave me for her cheeks.
Oh, nice.
So mine don't look as cute as Amy's.
So is that the goal? Are you knitting outfits for them?
I'm going places with these things, man. Okay, I'm gonna knit a scarf for her or some kind of a little shawl.
Okay.
You can do hats for them. You can do whatever. Your imagination has no boundaries when it comes to these little wooden people. Just look on Pinterest if you don't believe me, because there's some really stinking cute ones. You can do Santa Claus, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. You can do, So I'm just calling out Carrie from Creative Obsession because I'm sure she would do a cute job on these.
Oh, sure she would.
So she might have to have some of these.
Right.
So I wanted to talk about them. They're called Cedar Oaks, and they came very quickly. And literally, I mean, you get 50. So to me, I felt like more is better because then when I make mistakes and screw up, I can do a ton of them. Plus the kids I watch, I thought it would be fun for them, and they liked them. I mean, at least they said they did.
I'm sure they did.
So anyway, it was just, they sent a little note with their stuff. So it's John Sylvia, owner of Cedar Oaks. So you just go on Etsy and type in Cedar Oaks if you want them. And I think they have all different ones too. I don't know. You'd have to
Like,
go
what do
check.
you mean all different ones?
I don't know.
Different wood?
I think, no. I think different, like, packages. Like, I don't think you'd have to get the 50.
Gotcha.
I don't think. But it was very inexpensive. Like, very inexpensive.
Okay.
I think like $12 or $13 for 50. So it's like, why not get 50? You know what I mean?
There'd be no reason not
There'd
to.
be no reason not to. So
Well, I'd probably get 100.
why not? So I don't know. So check out Cedar Oaks if you're interested at all. But I just thought they'd be cute if you like Amy. I think she did like cute little knitted hats.
Yes, she did.
And so
And
I
if
think
you
it'd be
do,
cute.
you better show us pictures.
That's right.
I have
Give
to
me
see more of
ideas
these.
because mine obviously is still a work in progress.
Like, I'm
big
not
time.
interested enough to Pinterest it.
You should though, because if you looked at them, you would really appreciate them. 'Cause
I
they're
appreciate
so
them enough
cute.
now.
They're so
I
cute.
do.
Because people will verathane like to make them shiny and.
I love that people do that
I
stuff.
know.
No, I do.
See, I was just
I'm
feeling.
just too lazy.
Well, I was feeling like I don't do anything because when you watch Carrie's podcast, Creative Obsession, anything she touches is like magical.
Oh, so
It's
you're
magical.
feeling like we're dropping the ball.
So I feel like I need to expand my horizons in stuff that I can do.
Because doing your hair pink wasn't enough to
it
draw
wasn't.
them in.
No, it wasn't enough
Okay.
clickbait or click. What is it?
Clickbait.
It wasn't enough clickbait.
Okay.
So now we got to up our
We got to
ante.
up our... And so you're doing it with little wooden toys.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying that's not good. Just saying, what can I do?
But I know it
know?
obviously shows I'm not good at many things though either. So I don't know if it's good for my self-esteem or bad. Because I look at Carrie's stuff and she'll show something and she'll be like, yeah, this was just my first attempt at
I
this.
know.
And I'm like, that's phenomenal. I'd frame it and think it's the best thing in the world.
And you have to rip out sleeves multiple times. I have to cast things on multiple times just to do what they do
I
just
know.
by doing
Just
it.
an
So-
accident.
Right.
It's their first try.
I'm surprised we've been able to maintain a podcast as long as we have with our skill set that we
I know. It's very limited.
What we excel at is shopping.
I think so. That's our superpower,
That
I
is our
guess. I don't know.
And what are we going to do when we can't do that anymore?
I don't know.
It's going to be the end of the podcast.
It will. It'll be the
because
end of the world.
We won't be able to maintain
We'll have nothing else
interest
to show.
with our talent.
I know.
That we lack.
We don't sing and dance. We don't, I don't know. Has Yarn Boy come up with a song for us yet? Has he said anything?
No.
Have you heard anything
No.
out of him?
No, I don't think we are.
High on his priority
We're not
list.
on his priority
We're not the
list.
number one on his priority list.
Or the number two.
Yeah.
I don't want to be someone's number two.
I don't want to be someone's number two.
Because
either.
what do you think of when you think of number two?
That's right. Dogs are trying to get in.
I wanted to leave everything open, but then clearly I could tell they were going to bug. No, it was the lighting.
It's the lighting. I just want to know. I hope every other podcaster has the same struggle we do with the lighting every single time. Because otherwise I'd feel like we're real stupid.
There's something with us. There's something
special.
Something special about us. Okay, as far as podcasters go, and I'm sure I'm going to offend someone with this saying, but we would be on the podcaster short bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
We don't know how to do stuff.
we don't.
We don't know how to podcast
We battle
well.
through every time. Every time I get an episode uploaded, I'm
a miracle.
rejoicing.
It's a miracle.
It's just
a
like,
miracle.
it's
Yes.
magic.
It is.
I'm so happy that it happened.
Yes. And we're kind of a little shocked.
And that people are watching it.
Yes.
It's like, oh, wow. Once again, something magical has happened.
All that to say, we really appreciate
We
those
do appreciate
new and
that you
returning
guys-
viewers.
yes,
And we are
yeah.
surprised every time.
Yeah, because
that
we know that we don't have
it all together.
we don't make we do make some stuff that comes out, and that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, we're kind of the black sheep of knitters. We don't gauge swatch. We don't,
We talk about inappropriate things.
Yeah.
We
some more
not
than
as
others.
not as bad as some. I think there's people that talk about worse things than us.
You think so?
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
name
don't
them.
watch. I don't know. I don't really watch
Can't think
podcasts
of
very
any.
much. All right. Well, we'll leave it there because we've gone on again for about our average amount of time.
Yeah, hour and 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just accept that. So we got some Halloween stuff out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we will have a Halloween episode.
Yeah, but we really need to do your birthday. No, I've been dying to give you your birthday present.
You have. She kept texting me like last month, like what, 2 months early?
Yes.
Can I give you your present now? Can I? I was like, no.
I'm so selfish. It's all about me. It's not your birthday I want to celebrate. I bought something really cool. I want to
I'm
give it
just
to
the
you.
opposite. I get so nervous to give you your birthday gift that I'm like, I prefer to wait longer because I always feel like she's not going to like it. Oh, I fret over it
I know you do. It's so
much.
funny.
And I know Christmas is coming,
Oh,
so I'm just
gosh.
like, maybe I'll just give her some wooden people.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
All right. Well, have a great couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if we're forgetting to talk about something that we promised we would.
Yeah.
Or if we talked about something that we promised we wouldn't.
That's right.
It could have happened.
I know either one can happen. Yes.
But Caesar needs me. If you don't hear him barking, he's
Yes.
in
Needs to
need.
go potty.
Oh, probably.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, have a good couple weeks.
Yep. I'll
See you later.
guys later.
Bye.